Namaste, friend souls. Gratefulness for existence. In this video, I'm gonna show you what happens after 5 days without food on urine fasting. Stay tuned. For those of you that still don't know me, I am Ivo Arthur and I am the owner of the channel LOKOS TV, Now Meditation Music, which I produce meditation music, and I'm the one behind of that channel and this channel also. So this channel I have opened for a spiritual, closed, personal experience with me, and the other channel is just to produce music, spiritual music, calming music, sleeping music, wherever. All that enhances and creates an equilibrium in yourself. So out of that, I want to share with you, to all my subscribers and all the people that are finding my video without being subscribed, now you get to know me from this experience. I am not a normal being. I am a natural being. So everything I say could be very crazy, but this is who I really am. A natural being and not a normal being. So, long ago, like, I was a lot of time without posting any videos, and that is due to the fact that I transferred myself from France, Iceland, Corsica to Portugal, and now I am much more peaceful. I have created my own ambient space here, which I induce my meditations, and I enhanced much more my equilibrium on physical, mind and spiritual matter. So let's get to the objective of the video, which is, this is what happens after 5 days without food, which is on urine fasting. So I was urine fasting and water fasting at the same time. And the water I used is just not any water. It's like a Trinity water. Why I call Trinity water? Trinity Lifeforce, which is, I distill the water myself, then I structure the water myself, and then I put on the pyramid, on 2 pyramids. One is copper with the 7th chakra crystal, and then under it there's a small gold pyramid, 24K, which I have 4 bottles, glass bottles there. So they are charging with cosmic energy. So this is the water I call Trinity Life Force water. So I have been urine fasting and Trinity water fasting. This is what happened. I will start with the benefits. First of all, one of the biggest one. It's like I look myself in the mirror without turning on this light on the mirror, so it's just a bathroom light. And before, I could never see the color of my eyes. It's just like a little different from the black on the middle. And from days ago, since I transferred to Portugal and I started to eat much more fruits and much more healthy, like I was already healthy, but I don't know, maybe the food here is, and there's more sun, so I started to get much better, even better. And my eyes were getting brighter, but not too much, like just a little bit. And I felt the difference. I said, whoa, my eyes are getting brighter. My eyes are getting brighter. But always with this light on the mirror. If I turn off, I would not see the difference. So it's like, I know that I was changing, like getting brighter eyes, but not too much. So, and since I started urine fasting, I looked myself in the mirror yesterday without turning on this light, and I said, this is not me. Like, I looked myself in the eyes, I could see beyond my eyes. I was like space, like traveling through my eyes. I was getting hypnosis. My eyes are getting so bright. Normally they are like dark brown. It's like I never see them like this. This is like getting bright, clear, brown eyes. And I feel like they could turn green. I don't know why, but maybe. It's very special, just after 5 days of fasting on urine. This is what urine does to you. It can clear your eyes out. So this is one of the strongest shock I ever have had with benefit in this kind of thing, because it's the first time I am doing a fasting in my life. Before I did, but it was on evangelic, when I was evangelic long years ago. I still was not awakened, so that's completely different story, different process, and it was a different man. Now I feel like it's all the first time. So if it's the first time for me, I never felt such a powerful difference and benefit in my being. This is the first. Second, I started to see different, to feel different, to sense different. How different? In a way that it's much more clear to me. It was already, but now it's even more. I can see that the world turns all around the food. The world is food, is created through the food. Everywhere you go, I was in the cinema yesterday with my brother and her soulmate, and the cinema only exists because there's food there, but crap food. It's not really food, it's plastic food. And if there were not food there, it would not call the attention of the people. So everything turns around the food. It was like 30 restaurants, but not restaurants, fast food shit. Crap food, plastic. And everyone were feeding this shit to the kids and everything, like meat, animals, man. This is not meat, this is animals. Animals, plastic, potatoes, like disgusting, man, disgusting. And I was seeing all this food after this, or already on the 5th day fasting. Yes, I was starting because it's at night, so this night is gonna be the 6th, but I will tell you something. So I was already on the 5th day fasting, and seeing all this, I could feel this energy that it's so low vibration that we have given up to that we call food. It's not even food, it's plastic. And so I have felt the energy that we are not eating food because we need. We are eating because we are addicted to this shit. So we no longer eat by feeling. We eat by addiction. So we are addicted to eat. It's like we wake up and we are thinking on food. It's not because we need the food. We can very good stay till midday, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock without eating a single food. Only with just water. But now, no, we wake up already thinking on food. And when we finish, we just stay half an hour, 1 hour without thinking on food. And then we start again. And then comes the midday. And then comes the lunch. And then comes the dinner. And then comes the dessert. And then we are addicted. We are not eating by pleasure, by feeling nothing. It's just addiction, 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 addiction. It's like a drug. So, if you say, I am not drugged, and you are eating like that, you are addicted. Like a drug. Sugar, it's a drug. Coffee, it's a drug. Whatever you want me to say. There's all these components on the food. And the salt is also a drug because they transform it into sodium. And if you just consume sodium, pure sodium, you are on an equilibrium. So you are discalibrate, like you are getting out of your equilibrium totally. So you are getting addicted to that, to this salty flavor, but it's just sodium, it's not really minerals. This is the feeling I got after these 5 days fasting. And there's more. I'm feeling that this urine can heal, like, I don't want to say everything because I still don't know, I'm not sure, but I think almost everything. Internal, external, how you want. Just apply on the place or drink it and you become a super ultra healthy being, like I am becoming. You feel instantly detoxifying. I have something here that is growing on the skin, red. I never had that. Like, it's like an allergy, but it's in this zone. And I feel that this is detox from something I have on the lungs. Because on the past, I used to take a lot of drugs. Cocaine, not heroin, but cocaine, mostly cocaine, marijuana, MDMA, ecstasy, and these things. I even used to smoke sometimes cocaine, like on the cigarette. So I already detoxed myself, I know, but the deeply detox, as fasting, I never did. So this is the moment where I am experiencing this kind of ultra detox. So one of the benefits is you experience the ultra detox, a kind of detox that you never experienced before. It doesn't matter if you do 40 days water. What matters is if you do fasting, urine fasting, at least 5-7 days, then you become, you receive the ultra detox. That's one of the strongest benefits also. Spiritual world also starts to enhance a lot. I was not able to meditate a lot. I just meditated for 15 minutes while on the fasting. But I know if I go right now, like on a night is when I like more, it's gonna be ultra powerful, my meditation right now. Because I felt during this time my pineal gland detoxing, my heart detoxing, now the lungs detoxing, the throat detoxing, the intestine, everything was detoxing, the intestine detoxing. So everything is detoxing. And I figured out how to do the best fasting. The best urine fasting is, of course, you start all the life taking your urine, at least the first one. 1-2 glasses of your urine. The rest you can even wash your hair, wash your eyes, wash your nose, whatever. If you have something there, just wash with it or drink it. You will see the benefits of that. It's such powerful. So, the best fasting is you go 3 days or 5 days fasting. And then you can make a pause like I'm doing today. That's what I felt. My digestion was not flowing so much, so I had the feeling of I'm gonna drink a juice, like a green juice, natural manual extract, on the wheatgrass juice extract. And I put some spinach, organic, orange, apple, carrots, and then I drank and I eat some kiwis. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do a pause on this day. And I started to eat. And now, from tomorrow, or even from this night, I eat nothing more. And the day next, I will restart again. Another 5 days, if I can. Like fasting. And then I eat 1 day. What that will create in my being is that I will dedicate much more my life meditation to the supreme source of light, which is the soul. What we do in our lives. I just felt that when we eat food, it's all about the root chakra. Wherever you eat, wherever color you eat, wherever. Raw, I'm talking about raw food, because cooked food is dead. No matter how you want, with love, on ceramic, on argile, whatever, it will alkalinize, but it's dead food. You go, just Google Kirlian photography and search for the difference between a being that eats raw food and a being that eats cooked food. You will see the auras energy, because with this kind of photography you see the auras energy. And you will see the one that eats raw, it's shining colors. And the one that eats cooked, it's like dead, it's black. So, do you want this for you? No. So, let me tell you. As the world turns around the food, is because we are on the survival instinct, which is our root chakra. The people eat by addiction and not by the root chakra, because if they would eat by the root chakra, they would just eat a lot of fruits raw. So it would be much better. But no, they are eating plastic food, crap food, everything to feed them with shit. Okay? So, this is all about the root chakra. I just felt, when I started to eat, I felt myself descending. Not really descending from ascension, but like grounding. I said, whoa, this is like grounding. If we want to be grounding, we just have to eat. When you don't eat, you will start ascension. So, if I seek in my life ascension, complete ascension, to turn myself into a light being, then I must give myself opportunity to become a light being. How? If I'm eating like 4 times a day, how am I giving the opportunity for me to ascend? If I'm constantly grounding. The grounding doesn't have to be so not in balance with the ascension. It has to be all in this line, vertical line. So, we eat a little bit and we ascend. Like, we do the fasting. When we do the fasting, we are giving out the grounding, because we are already grounded. We know already how to be grounded. And when we are grounded, with the feet on the ground, we can ascend through the fasting. So we are giving out the root chakra. And then comes the sexual chakra. That's how I want to talk about. During this process of fasting, I never thought about sex even once, like before. So I'm not masturbating at all right now. So I am turning around this masturbation, this, let's say, our milk, again to inside and creating this cosmic circle, because we absorb the cosmic energy, transforms into this milk, for we give out when we want to make kids. And instead of putting out with masturbation and these things, we induce again. And this creates a circle and creates more energy and more energy and more energy to turn out for what you really desire. And what I really desire is the ascension. So this energy is turning out to create ascension in my being. And another thing is the food. I know how to be grounded with the food. I just make this pause and then I continue a fasting, another fasting. And what we'll do is, for example, in each 5 days, one I dedicate to grounding, which is the food. And then the other days, I'm completely on life meditation, because when you allow yourself to be out of food and just on urine, which is your golden liquid that you produce your own, it's your divine, it's your soul in liquid form. It's like that. And when you drink it, you are returning your DNA, like your infinite process of creation. You are a multidimensional being when you induce your own DNA into yourself. You are not drinking something from man-made shit created to make you, to transform your DNA into negative form. You are re-transforming and regenerating and ascending through this process. And that's the most powerful physical stuff you can do, because the urine is liquid. But nobody till now can explain exactly what the urine does, because this is magic. This is like the cosmic liquid we form. Otherwise we will not piss. And everything says, yeah, but what about what the body eliminates? It eliminates through the urine. It's not true. What we eliminate, the process of elimination, it comes from the necessity of the anus. So we give out as just one way to eliminate, not two ways. The other way of the urine contains all what the body, mind and soul needs for you. You can research that. Before, the doctors were suggesting always urine, but then the system came and said, we want to sell pharmaceutical stuff. So in order to do that, we have to cancel this bullshit about the urine. And nobody stopped again. And they even charge you, if you are a doctor, if you suggest the people to drink. If they know you're gonna receive like a bill that you never get before. And even they can cancel your doctor diploma or something and don't let you work again. So this is the process how they do, because they want to get money from you, they want to get your life from you, they want to get everything from you. So the way is to become free, ultra being, awaken, ascension, aware, activated being. This is the process of the 4 A's. Awakening, ascension, awareness, activation, being. We want to turn ourselves from BS to SB. Now you ask, what is SB? BS, you already know, it's bullshit. So we want to turn ourselves from BS, bullshit, to SB, to supreme being, not bullshit. BS to SP. So everyone, if someone says to you, you are such a BS, you say, yeah, but I'm turning myself now from BS to SP. Namaste. And you go for it. Don't listen to others. Just keep your track. Don't miss the track. Go. It's your intention, your intuition. Nobody knows exactly how you feel from within. Only you can understand that from within. So we are in the process of awakening the God within. Even if you don't believe in God, there's a God within, which is the God within. So the God within, it's what you are here to do. You are here to awaken the God within. If not, you're gonna awaken the next life, on the next life, on the next life. But do you want to wait for that? Me not. I want to do this life. And I feel I can live unlimited. I will stop at 30 years old and I will never age anymore. I will become immortal. I am already becoming immortal. And that's what I feel. I will live forever. And maybe I will transform myself into light so I can disappear and become light form. And then physical form, and wherever I choose to be. My process is one day to go to the dark room retreat and stay there for 30 days to awaken the God within. But now that I started this just for like, I'm gonna do a detox, and I'm feeling that if I continue this process, I can make almost the same process. I'm saying almost because I'm still not sure. I can make the process of the dark room, like 30 days, but 30 days on fasting, like with a pause. It's like I will ascend. It's like I'm gonna awaken the God within with this process. Because when you are on urine fasting, and I noticed that I tried to meditate, and it was not really like before, and I couldn't see so much, and I said, this is very strange. I'm feeling that when we are urine fasting, we are already on meditation. We are on meditative state. So that's why when we try to meditate on a meditative state, it goes wrong. It goes like, because we are clearing our body, our mind, and becoming the soul already, instantly, without you even trying, because you are like obligated to when you are fasting. Because this is how you're supposed to be. We are not supposed to be addicted to food. We are supposed to feel the food when we need. This is what I'm feeling right now. Now I'm seeing the food like gorgeous food, like the divine food. And that I should appreciate, I'm appreciating as much as my ascension. And I should treat the food like my God. And so, this food should be utilized like my process of grounding when I feel it, and not by addiction. And that's what I was feeling during this time. It was not really easy. I was working with my mind, that my mind induces my body to create this hunger feeling. But it's not a feeling. It's just an imitation, like it's trying to imitate your soul feelings, but it's just a thought that you have to eat. But it's not true that you have to eat. It's also not true that you don't have the minerals. It's also not true that you don't have the vitamins. It's also not true that you don't have all the nutrition you need when you are urine fasting. It's not true. It's just a thought. And I was working that to equilibrate, to balance my body, mind and soul during this process, and now I'm getting used to. And that's why I stop now, make a pause, grounding, and now I will restart. And that what we'll do. Instead of eating 4 times per day or 3 times, and like eating fruits and this, in one table, when you eat a lot, drink a lot, you work, and you give almost nothing from you, from yourself, to the ascension, like, if you really want to awake yourself, you just meditate like 30 minutes, 15 minutes per day, and almost sometimes you forget and you go to sleep, and then you say, oh, this is so hard to ascend. In one day, you are giving yourself just fucking 15 minutes or 30 minutes to meditation. And it's the only thing you do for the spiritual journey, for the ascension. And then you ask, this is not happening, this is not realizing, I'm not successful, and I'm good, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. You are giving nothing from you. Nothing. Now, let me explain. I'm not putting you in a low vibration. I'm going to increase your vibration. So this is what I am here to do, and what this video is here to do, and what we all here are to do. There's people that still not awaken, of course they will decrease your vibration. But me, I'm not here to do that. So, I'm putting this in your face for you to awaken, to wake up, because sometimes we need this shaking, like, shake, wake up, man. You are here now, do something, not just stay, like, blah, 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 blah. No, man. Awake, man, now. One of the things I did was stop working. Everyone say, yeah, but how are you gonna survive? How are you gonna have money? I said, the universe is gonna act on my own. And I started to do also. So, I stopped this addiction of work, because this is a slave work. This is not work, this is slavery. They are always the bosses and the system, which are in a pyramid. This is a pyramid slavery. So, they will always be on the top. You will never get the much as they are having, and you will work your ass out, and your work will result in like 100,000 times more money. Like, I'm exaggerating, but at least 1,000 times more than what you get from salary. So this is a pyramid of slavery. We didn't transform ourselves, we didn't even experience the evolution yet. Maybe the technology, but how the system works didn't have any evolution at all. Imagine, before in the past we were slaving people, and now we still do. When we work for somebody, we are being the slaves. You get your ass on, stand up, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, wherever, and you work 12 hours, 14 hours. I was working 16 hours in a fucking restaurant, man. For what? For what? For having a little bit more money and stay 16 fucking hours in the restaurant every day? For what? This is slavery, man. This is slavery. So awake the fuck up, because this is slavery, man. It's in your face. And they even sell you bullshit on the TV. When you arrive at home, you cannot even be relaxed, because you turn on the TV and you restart again. So you came from the job, which is your slavery place, because you are in a prison. You cannot go holidays. This is just fiction. Where you go holidays? 1 week or 2, and then you are back on the same shit again, for your entire life. 65 years old. What are you gonna do with 65 years old, man? So, get out of your job, man, of your slavery, right now, and let the universe manifest in your life. Because how you wish for the universe to manifest into your life, anything you wish, as step by step, if you are being slaved, how you wanna have more money in your account if it's from your boss that you get your money? So for the universe puts more money in your bank account, it will need your boss, and your boss He doesn't care about you at all. Of course, there's some miracles, but do you want to live on one life miracle, one miracle for the entire life? No. We are the miracle. We are the moment miracle. Create your moment miracle. And what is the moment? It's the present moment. And what is the present moment? It's the miracle itself on the eternal moment of now. So you can be an instant miracle at each moment on this present moment, which is eternal, never ends. So let go out of your job and have yourself the moment miracle of the present moment, which is what I did. I started YouTube and this and this. It was hard, but then started to arise. And I was already seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I said, I did it. Now it's working. I had some troubles, of course. But now the universe can interact on my own because I'm infinite. This is what I don't want you to be YouTube or wherever you choose to be. I'm just saying that you have to give out your slavery thing in order for the universe to create your reality on this present moment of now. And from that on, you start your detox. Because how you want to be fasting, for example, if you are slavering? For example, if you have a hard job, how are you going to be fasting? How are you going to have energy? For luck, I didn't know that I would react like that. I was having a lot of energy. In all these 5 days, I could work still. But not, I don't choose to. I stay on my independent life that I have created with the universe. And it's already the second month which I look on my YouTube and I say, okay, I'm gonna receive this because on Google AdSense they tell you 10 days before what you're gonna get on your account. And it's the second month, not in a row, but 1 month yes, 1 month not, and 1 month yes, that for instance I looked and I said, I'm gonna receive this. And then on that day that tells you on Google AdSense how much I'm gonna receive, it was like almost 1,000 euros more. I said, wow, what the fuck, man? This is how the universe manifests in my life. Gratefulness for existence, namaste. That's how the universe can interact on you. How you wish for the universe to interact on you if you're not allowed. It's as simple as that. It's like the universe wants to open the door of your house to help you, but you just don't let. You close the door. So when you work as slaver, that's what you're doing. You are closing the door for the universe. Because you are depending on the boss. You believe more in the fucking boss than in the universe, man. How this can be possible? If we are made of universe, we are made of nature, we are made of the eternal light of now, man. That's why I'm doing this video for you to wake up. Wake up. Go out of your fucking job. Do your independent stuff. Believe in yourself. Believe in the universe. Create your manifestation through your independent life. And start to detox. And then start to fasting. And maybe do this process I'm doing. Fasting for 3 days, 5 days, wherever you can. And then stop and do a 1 day grounding of food. And then re-continue. You're gonna see that you're not gonna spend so much in food. You're gonna appreciate food. You're gonna have pleasure in your food as a feeling of really grateful for this food, divine food. I'm feeding as my feeling appreciates. Not too much, not too less. And tomorrow I restart. And then I will appreciate even more. The taste of food increases like 10 times. It's like, oh, it's like a food orgasm, man. This is the food orgasm. But as I'm eating only fruits, then it's fruit orgasm. Mamma mia. I'm not Italian, I'm Portuguese, but that's what we could speak right now. Mamma mia. And what I want to share with you more is, if you want to keep on growing, then keep turn to my channel, because wherever I can, I upload a video for you to motivate yourself, to awaken yourself, and to start your own independence. One thing that I want to share with you is also, there's a thing right now that is already being for some years, and it's increasing. It's the cryptocurrency. I know you could say, ah, shit, but it's somehow a technological thing of evolution where we can aggregate ourselves in a way of decentralizing ourselves from the slaver and become independent. So give yourself, seek yourself in YouTube and how to do this cryptocurrency, and follow some good advices, not the shit advices, and start to seek and search how this works, and maybe you can start to create your own independence on economy for you to be able to get out of your slavery and start your independence life. You don't need much, you just need a fucking $1,000, and then you are free, man. Free. You imagine how it is to be free. Free from the slavery. Free from this food, plastic food world. Free from this lie of the system, and give us an opportunity to ascend ourselves. Also, I want to share with you, it's still not ready. I am, me, my brother and her soulmate, we are having this idea of Dome, the new earth. And what is this about? We're gonna purchase a very big land, a farming land, maybe in Portugal, maybe not, still not sure, if they allow. And in this land is not allowed like to build houses, because to build a house in a land you need to buy a land that is appropriate for house, because the house is attached to the ground. But if we buy a land like for farming land, but like a land, and we just put tiny houses or houses that are not attached to the ground, you can move them. And we wish to create like in clay houses or container houses with glass, very beautiful houses, tiny houses, in which we will create a lot of them, and everyone in the world can come live with us in a community. The community of Dome, the new earth. This is our idea. And then we plant our vegetables, our fruits, everything natural, without any chemical, without nothing that puts us in a low vibration. Everything to increase our vibration. And maybe we also do a dark room over there. This is a very good idea to give opportunity to people which they wish to change their lives for the better. But not just for the better, for the new earth rising. So give yourself opportunity. Stay tuned to this channel. Stay tuned to my music if you wish to have your soul enhanced, your body, your mind with music. And I'm just with positive vibrations. So all of this is gonna be like, not like money, pay, and this, no, man. This is all for the new earth. I'm tired, my brother's tired, her soulmate is tired, we are all tired of this fucking system. Of money, plastic food, and all this shit, all this lie. We are here to giving us opportunity to ascend ourselves to the new earth and living as a community where there's unconditional love, unconditional acceptance, and unconditional forgiveness, where everything works. We have pure water there. We're gonna also teach how to invest in cryptocurrency, whatever. Everything that can make the people independent, living as pure light beings, like we should already. That's why it's gonna be called the New Earth. And so maybe I forgot something to say in this video, but because I don't use so much my mind. But then I will make another video if I have to, and if I have another idea or another feeling that I want to share with you. So, my name is Ivo Arthur, this is WAAO TV, we are all one, and I'm grateful for your existence. And be awake and give yourself opportunity to change your life for the new earth. Namaste.